Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing Euro Truck Simulator. I don't know anything about Europe, other than that's where George is from, and he's here today.
I am.
Welcome back. Did you know that we're a year old?
Brother,
George.
you're only a year old.
Give us
I'm
your
only-
top 5 moments.
Yeah, top 5 moments from the podcast. You weren't here last time, or 2 times ago.
All the apparently 5 times I've been here.
Yeah, 6 or whatever.
Is it 5 or 6?
Dude,
You can do a quick
I
count.
kept. Dude, we tried earlier. I kept forgetting them.
I'm just pulling up the channel.
That's probably the smart way to approach it.
Yeah.
I was over here trying to count, and then I was like, "Wait a minute." He was in the camping one, which isn't even like a game.
Oh,
So my
God.
plan for just counting the games that he was in didn't even work. Because we were wondering if he's been one more or Shane was, and I thought it was Shane. And then I started counting.
Let me finish counting George's first before I get to Shane's. He's throwing a bunch of numbers in my head now.
Well, we know Shane's.
Oh, you already know? Okay.
As while he's doing that, and Rob's
Yeah, I'm going through the tutorial because we can't even go all the way south.
Dude,
We can only make it to Rome. Damn,
can-
that sucks.
we can only get to like the shin.
Damn.
Damn.
Also, that's not even how you spell burn. There's no e at the end.
All right, so how about that?
there is.
How about that news? You guys following the news lately?
Yeah, Robert edited the podcast.
Yeah,
Bro.
He did.
Yeah.
Should I talk about that? We're starting right off with that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
off of
Because
that.
fuck that.
Oh, I could edit the podcast. I could do it anytime.
Oh,
I can do it.
Hey,
Anytime,
Dustin, have you
anytime
seen
want
the
me to.
edited episode?
Actually, haven't now.
I think I did a great job, and everyone I've talked to says I did a fantastic job.
We just didn't want to hurt your feelings.
No, I
I'm
mean,
kidding.
I think I did good. That being said, I asked Matt when I was nearing the end of editing it. I said, Matt, just out of curiosity, how long does it take you to fully edit the podcast? And he said 25 minutes.
Not including export times, just
Not
doing
including
the,
export time.
just doing the real quick, like zip zip bop. Put intro on, outro on. Pick a good point, in and out point, and then end. Yeah,
That being said,
nothing special.
how long do you think it took me, Dustin?
Did I edit it?
Yep. Not including export time.
Trying to remember when you started, because you started on Tuesday, right?
No. Oh wait. Yes. No. Yes. No.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
started.
you did, because
No, I started late Monday night.
started late Monday night.
Yes.
Overall, you and the computer took you... How long did it say it took, Matt?
25 minutes.
Oh, 5 hours.
Dustin, it took me probably about 8 hours.
Yeah,
Number 8.
so number 8, 8 hours.
This is George's 8th podcast.
It's 8?
Yeah.
Oh my
Really?
god. What the fuck?
God
Dude,
dang.
you're gonna catch up to Dustin pretty soon.
That's what helped, is that he got it from me twice.
True.
Yeah, Dustin missed like 30, right? It was like 30 in a row that Dustin,
Oh my
Dustin wasn't here for. You know what? That's just what it felt like. That's what it felt, because we missed you so much.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah, Rob,
Sorry,
you
you guys-
want to?
Oh shit! I'm not supposed to talk about the game, but I just realized I never got the trailer.
Damn,
Oh my god.
I'm about to just go all the way to fucking Rome.
with nothing.
Yeah.
So, Rob, you want to go over the couple problems you have? Then I can give you some quick tips. From an
Okay.
expert.
Okay. So first thing worth pointing out is different softwares that we're using. What is it that you use to edit, Matt?
I am using Adobe Premiere, which is like one of the two in like industry ones you use. It's typically either like that. What's it called? Why am I not Final Cut? Well, kind of Final Cut. What's the other
Windows
one? Oh,
Movie Maker.
Movie Maker. No, the ones typically used would be either Avid, DaVinci, or Premiere, or Final Cut. Those are the names of normal ones that regular people use. Rob had some weird one, one of the weird free ones.
Well, hang
I'm
on.
imagining.
So it is worth pointing out. So what I used is a program called Lightworks. And it's worth pointing out that when you go to get Lightworks, they actually go ahead and advertise themselves. They're like, hey, we are actually really good. We're the software that Pulp Fiction used to make the movie. And honestly, the software itself worked pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. I actually plan on using it more. That being said, the fact that I did not know how to use the software meant that I had some growing pains. And yeah, that's the beginning of where everything went wrong. Let's see here. I got the video and my audio synced up pretty easily. That was real easy. The issue was not knowing how to sync because for people who don't know, we record each audio track separately. So I get a file that's my audio, one that's Dustin's, one that's Matt's. And I didn't know how to sync Dustin and Matt's audio to mine. I thought I did, and then like halfway through the project realized that the audio was so out of sync. And then I didn't know how to put the video footage in the set. I didn't know how to do anything.
I was gonna say, sounds like you didn't know how to do anything.
Yeah, not really. What the fuck is this? A farm?
Yes, it's a learning process. I can understand the literacy being a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, so I now know, for example, that the way that we record the audio, you were saying this, Matt, is that it all syncs automatically.
Yeah.
Which I did not know.
Yeah. So
in my effort to sync the audio the first time, I unsynced it.
Yes.
And then had to resync it.
When Craig comes in and says, now recording, he's starting every single audio track all at the same time.
Well, what threw me off is that all three of the files that I got were different length files. So in my mind, I'm like, they're all different length. Why would that be the case? I know why that's the case. It's because when Craig joins, he doesn't seem to start recording someone until we speak. Because it goes, Rob, 1 second in. Dustin, 7 seconds in. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I saw that my track was the longest, followed by Dustin's and then Matt's. So in my mind, I'm like, okay. So then I cut the first 2 seconds from my track, and then like the first 3 seconds, and then the next 3 seconds from my track, and the first 3 seconds from Matt's. And then Dustin's first second of the track is Matt's 5th second and my 7th second, because Dustin started talking later, so now it's all in sync. Perfect! And
Sorry,
and then halfway through, I listened to like the first couple minutes, and I was like, "This makes no goddamn sense."
That's probably my brain would have went too in that situation. I would have just assumed, yeah, Craig doesn't record until we speak. That's why he marks it on there.
Here's the other issue, though, about the fucking podcast that I had is, and I did not tell Matt about this problem, but you two kind of fucked me hard at the beginning of the podcast.
Oh.
Because the first bit of the podcast is the two of you randomly just going gorp, gorp,
Gorp?
gorp, gorp. I'm
Gorp?
like, I can't sync with that. So I had to get like 2.5 minutes into the podcast to be able to actually properly sync it.
Well, I mean, if you had known, you wouldn't have had to do that. But I can see how that would be difficult. That's like it's like if that's like as if like that's trying to like do a clap sync where you sync on the clap,
Yep.
but it's like an applause.
Yeah, exactly.
You opened on us. Just you did include it, which I'm happy about.
Oh, of course, I
Yeah.
included it, yeah, because I was like, this is too funny.
Yeah. Okay. You did start and end it at a very good point. Probably the same points I would have ended it. Started.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I feel, like I said, I feel very happy with how it turned out. I think it turned out just about as well as if you did it. It's just that it took me like 10 times longer.
And now when Matt just casually, you know, maybe forgets to put the image on the now playing or
say the
today
name
we're
of the game.
playing or say the name of the game, I miss something little because I'm autopiloting. Maybe I don't get so much shit for it anymore. Just saying.
No,
You'll get it
I
from
mean, we're
me.
still gonna message you and be like, hey, this needs to be fixed.
Yeah, I never edited it, so you're still gonna get from me.
Maybe
I
I,
mean,
don't
it's
get
not
it
like
from
I can
Rob
just pull
anymore.
out it's not like I can just pull the file from YouTube and edit it.
Look, just saying. You keep talking, you're going to be doing it full time.
I mean, I can only
Like-
make it go. I can only go faster from here, right?
Say goodbye. Say goodbye to your Tuesdays. You're working 2 jobs now, and you're not
Yeah.
getting paid for this one. Trust me, I know.
Well, is there any point where you would have maybe almost forgot to record the name of the game?
No,
Dang. I was for some reason I felt pretty confident you would forget to do that, or just
No,
not even think about doing
because-
that.
no, because I was very careful about both the intro and the outro.
That's all.
I wanted to make sure that the intro, because here's the thing is Matt also has the benefit, and this is part of the reason why it takes Matt way less time also. Matt had the intro and outro already sorted. Once the outro is made, the outro is made. It's the same outro every episode.
Yeah.
The intro, the only thing that changes is recording the game name. That's it. I had to get all of that set up on my own, basically. I mean, yeah, I had the file, but like, especially with the outro, I had to sync the music to the outro. And then with the intro, I had to figure out how to get the picture of the game overlapped on the intro video. And then figure out how to add audio on top of that. The other issue I had was the fade transition from intro into the podcast.
That is a little bit of a tricky one.
I was proud of myself. I noticed that you actually start the outro music about 30 seconds before the outro starts, and it slowly fades in.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that.
There were a bunch of things that I didn't tell him. I kind of wish I did what I originally wanted to do, was give him nothing.
Oh, you should have.
I kind of wish I did now.
I wanted to make it bet with Matt whether or not he would remember the game or not, but I just ended up not doing it. I was gonna mess with him like, hey, $20 says he forgets to do the name of the game.
Damn.
We could have done this. We could have done a couple of side bets. We could have had a bingo board.
No, I will say the only thing that I almost forgot to do, Dustin, was actually upload the thing. It got to the point where, like,
Brother.
I finished editing and finished everything Tuesday, so Wednesday I was off the hook. All I had to do Wednesday was upload it. And it's like probably like 8 at night or so. And I'm just doing shit on my computer and I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to edit this one thing for my YouTube channel. I didn't upload that already. So I go on my YouTube channel, check, and I'm like, yep, it's uploaded. ... Shit, I gotta upload the podcast.
There.
And then I had to message Matt and be like, Matt, hey, I don't know how to upload shit to Spotify. Help. So Matt actually ended up uploading it to Spotify.
Yeah, makes sense.
But I handled the YouTube upload.
You uploaded on Wednesday.
Well, that's when we are supposed to upload it, isn't it?
Well, that leads me to a question I mean to ask Matt. So why it's been for the past, I feel, month or so, it's been uploading on Fridays.
The answer to that is less about editing it and more about uploading it. I have very terrible internet.
Oh, okay.
So it to upload it to YouTube, something that's like an hour and a half to 2 hours long on my internet.
File.
Ah, shit.
A very large file. To upload to YouTube, it'll take between like 3.5 to 4 hours. And that's all time that my computer has to be on, and I really can't do much. I really can't do much with it when it's doing that. So typically what will happen is I'll just forget that I need to do it. Or I'll like basically anytime if I forget to do something, it'll just get it pushed back to a point where it's like, oh, I gotta wait until the night to do it, and then I'll just forget. It's more just me not realizing how long it takes to upload,
Right.
and me needing my computer for other stuff.
So,
That's the
no,
real
like,
reason.
early on, like, sometimes you do later than Wednesday because I assume for those same reasons. I was like, okay, that occasionally happens, but we typically do Wednesday. But it was like a couple weeks ago, I think I know. I was like, he's been doing it just on Fridays for the past like month or so. Did he make a decision that he's going to upload on Fridays now? Or
I just didn't say anything.
I don't know. I thought maybe you guys
Huh.
discussed it and assumed I was there or something like that.
No,
Nah.
you never had a conversation with that about me, so I also noticed it was on Fridays, but I was just like, Matt has other things going on in his life. I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I was
curious.
like, the upload day is still Wednesday, so I wanted to try to get it for Wednesday.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes like work stuff happens, and I'm like this week, which kind of screwed me because the main reason I wanted to have Rob edit the last one was because I wanted to work on a different thing for the podcast, which I got a little bit of it done, but work kind of screwed me, and I had to work an extra day. So I really didn't get a chance to do what I did with the free week I wanted from it.
Congrats, Rob. You're adding another one.
Please, no.
No, actually, no. I found out this cool life hack for getting more time to do things. Yeah, it's called waking up early.
I thought you were gonna say
No,
not
no
going to
way.
sleep.
Gonna be honest, sounds kind of lame.
Rob, what the fuck
No.
are you doing?
I missed my exit like 10 minutes ago, and I was looking for a place to U-turn, okay? At this point, I couldn't be bothered for a legal
A completely legal maneuver from my
Also-
professional driving perspective.
You've inspired me to get Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Don't get the original. Get whatever the most modern ones.
No, that's what I
But-
said.
Oh, as well.
Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Yes, I
I
didn't
thought
mean
you meant-
as in Euro Truck Simulator. You know,
As well.
EW.
well.
Oh, as well.
Yeah, so apparently, if you just wake up at a reasonable time, and you're like me who doesn't have to go into work until the nighttime, or at least the afternoon. I work nights. If you just wake up early, like I've been waking up at 7, you have so much time to do stuff.
Yeah.
You just get shit
It-
done.
But here's the
It's actually insane.
but the thing is, I'm more productive at night.
I am too.
Yeah, so instead of getting up early, I just stay up late. Like my most productive schedule was when I was in college, and I literally slept from like 3:30 a.m. to like noon.
Yeah.
I had so many productive coding sessions at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You
No, I
think?
mean, I was in college. I mean, definitely in college, I was the same way. I got most of my work done at night. A lot of my advanced project was edited, especially when I stopped using the editing lab and used my own computer. A lot of it was done after midnight. The main difference now is that typically what would happen is I'd have these ideas to do something. So I'd wake up at like 10 to go to work at 11. And I like, oh, I'll work on it when I get home. But by the time I get home, this guy right over here, George A, is like, yo, any vibers? Any vibers in chat?
Yep.
And I'm
Right.
like, I kind of want to play video games because all my
Look at-
friends are online now.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I
Is this
love
guy
you
near the
guys.
guy?
I
It's
love
this
you
guy,
guys,
yeah.
but you guys have made me the most dysfunctional I have probably been since I left high school. Because when I was in college, I wasn't in the Discord with y'all. I didn't join the Discord until like I think it was like or at least I wasn't active in the Discord until we started really doing D&D.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
like
so
it wasn't until like our last year of college that I was really active in this Discord.
yeah,
Damn.
so
And
a
then
lot of-
only in the
all about
last like
life.
year or so have I gotten to the point where like I'm talking to y'all on a daily basis.
yeah, so nights turned into not being a very productive time. But early in the morning, I've realized this past week has been great. I
Nice.
wake up, and I can just get stuff done. So far I've been working on a lot of the what's it called? Resume stuff. I got my resume updated and I got my portfolio website almost completely done. So my portfolio website's good now. I was just talking to these guys about trying to buy my username as a domain.
Yeah, rated M
Uh,
for Matt.gay, right?
Yeah, Dustin, did you know that .gay is available?
I did not know that. No.
Dude, I can get robiz.gay for like $5.
I think it's like $3 a year. You can get robiz.gay, which I don't know what you would use that domain for.
Or
But
is to make fun of your friend Rob.
that sounds amazing.
I'm pretty sure that's the only reason a .gay would exist is just to like make a website exactly like that, but for your straight friend.
You looked at this. I think the tagline for the website was like because .com is too straight.
.com
But
is
I was
straight.
looking at like domain specifically. I was the first one I went was like Google, just buying it through Google, and I typed in rated M for Matt, and I was like, okay, rated M for Matt.com is like $12 a year, which isn't bad. But then I scrolled down, and for $40 a month, at least for Google, I think Google probably upcharges it a little bit. I could get rated M for Matt rated M for Matt.gay. It was like 40, and I'm like, that's pretty good. I wasn't expecting it. I'm trying to look into how I get a fucking Toodaloo or whatever it's called. Domain. What's the country called?
No, you got it. Tuvalu.
That is not what I said.
You said toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
I said Toodaloo.
Tuda. No. Tuvalue.
Tuvalu. Yeah,
Isn't
get
that
that.
what Twitch.tv? Isn't that TV and
Yes, that's the
Twitch.tv stands for?
.tv. That's what
Yeah,
.tv is.
Twitch.tuvalu.
Yep.
Tuvalu.
So you want to
Tuvalu.
get rated
Do you
M
know
for
where? Do you know
Matt.tv.
where Tuvalu is, Matt, as a country?
In the
That
water.
way.
Surrounded
Like
by
if you
water.
were gonna put it in a region of the world.
Africa.
No,
Nope.
wait. Middle East,
Nope.
Asia,
Nope. Georgia?
Europe. South America.
Still wrong.
North America?
Still wrong.
Australia.
Close enough.
New
It's
Zealand.
an island. It's an island in the Pacific Ocean.
I see.
And
It's
it is North America.
Kind of like Fiji.
I know.
Kind of like Fiji.
Okay.
Oh, can I get .Fiji?
I think it'd be .f. I don't actually. What's .f? What would be Fiji? Because
Rated
FI
M
is
for
Finland.
Matt.Fiji.
.Fiji.
It might be FJ. Because FI is Finland. I know.
Can I get Lads AM.gay?
Wait, this is going the wrong way again.
Lads AM.k.
Also, you can if I remember correctly, it was a little bit on the pricier side, but you can buy man.gay.
Yes.
Man.gay.
Yeah, and I thought that was very funny.
Man.k.
It did say it was available.
Do we talk about the news now?
Yeah, let's
Oh, I
get
thought
into
that was
the
the
news.
Yeah, we have to talk about this because
Just
Matt
jump
already
right
made,
into it.
Matt already made the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So if we don't
kinda-
talk about it, it's gonna look really weird.
Yeah, it is gonna look really weird. Y'all see that Trump mugshot?
Yeah.
I feel like I need to like change career paths and just like work in a prison as the guy who takes mugshot pictures. Assuming that's that's the only responsibility that person has.
Their only job.
Because I would love to have taken Trump's mugshot photo
That would have been great.
on whatever stupid camera that they used. It's like
Why do you say the camera was
Nikon
stupid?
Pro.
because you can see the pixels.
Probably like a
It
Nikon
doesn't need
Pro.
to be high quality for a mugshot.
Like I said, I don't think it needs to be the
It's really
highest
just to
quality.
see their face.
One of the most important pictures of our generation.
They don't care. It's just a mugshot.
I know, but it
You
could have been.
can't
better.
treat it any different than anyone else's.
Yeah, I'm with Dustin.
Yo, I'm with Matt. I think it should have been higher quality.
We do have the technology. We just don't have the funding for it. Of all the funding we put,
technology.
of all the funding we have in the police, we can't get them a better camera.
I'd be
Dude.
pissed off if my tax dollars went to a better camera for mugshots.
What
I'd
do
be
you
so annoyed.
I wouldn't be that annoyed.
I'm already mad about the tanks that they get. And now they're also getting new toys for mugshots. Get out of here.
I think I'd be
No,
more
y'all.
annoyed if my taxpayer money went just for this one specific mugshot to be better quality.
Okay.
I'll bring my own camera. I'll bring your camera into work day. All right. I'll bring my own
Save us
camera.
money.
Yeah. You know what? I'll even use the camera. I'll even use the lady who murdered her husband's camera. It'll be even
Yeah.
better. It'll probably
I
even
thought it was
better.
a husband who murdered his wife.
No,
The wife murdered
clearly
the
it
husband.
wasn't.
Oh.
Because we found info on the wife, but not the
Yeah, we
husband.
couldn't-
Okay. It's
Lawyer,
been a
right?
while. I don't remember. Georgia
Yeah.
is now playing Euro Truck
Euro Truck
Simulator
Simulator
2.
Shush, shush.
You good, man?
I'm playing the
I
sequel.
thought that was funny, and I've been eating cheese.
215 pounds, by the way.
Oh boy.
That
That is the most. I
that is
am
insane.
so
Wait.
confused.
Wait, 215 pounds of what? Cheese? What? What did I miss?
No.
Of Trump.
Oh,
of Trump. There's
So
2000
the official
That's
police
it?
report
So he
put
claims at
his
least.
wait. Is that what he claimed, or is that
That's what he
the
claimed.
police? Oh,
'Cause-
that's not what the police report
Because
said.
they just took whatever he said. They didn't actually weigh him.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
I
Dustin.
don't know why that's an option,
Okay.
but yeah, they literally just asked him, "What's your height and weight?"
that is.
Because I was so confused when I saw that. I was like, well, I highly doubt that the police would lie about something like that. But at the same time, looking at him, there's no fucking chance in hell.
If he's 215, I'm 170.
Exactly.
If he's
If he's
215,
215, then me and Dustin are like below me.
bro, if he's 215, I'm 80 pounds.
Exactly. My favorite thing is that I follow a lot of sports stuff on Twitter.
Yeah.
So it's a
You're
bunch of
gonna say
people
that.
comparing his height and weight to other athletes who are actually closest 6'3", 215. And it's just so different. He's like twice their size.
Yeah, so I was confused. I was like, why would the
Jackass.
police lie about this? And then I was like, maybe he actually does only weigh 250. I was like, holy shit, if he weighs 215, I need to lose weight.
He's wearing. Yeah, he's.
I was like, I didn't realize how fat I looked.
His
coats are
bones are
really
made out of
big.
paper mache, actually. That's
Yeah,
why he's
it's not-
215.
Yeah, glass
Maybe-
bones and paper skin.
Maybe he got the numbers mixed up. Maybe he meant 251.
I mean, no,
yeah.
that's even that is too little.
Mhm.
Look, here,
280
Georgia,
minimum.
here, let me put things into perspective, okay? Because I feel comfortable talking about my body. I don't care. So, like, I currently weigh 255. There's no way Trump doesn't weigh more than that.
That dude's 280 minimum.
Yeah, he's like 280,
Yeah.
maybe even pushing it to 300.
Especially because of how tall he is. That was
Exactly, he is
height was
taller
probably
than
real.
me, too. So,
I wasn't
like,
even expecting him to be tall. I thought he'd be like 6'4", 6'5". But I
yeah,
don't believe
what
6'3".
is his height? 6'3"?
6'3", yeah.
I
Which I guess
believe
believe it.
that.
Yeah.
That's believable.
He probably shrunk a little bit with his
He
age.
Maybe
might
he's
have,
getting
but
old.
that might be the height on his license.
Yeah.
So, like, whatever, fine. You want to say you're 6'3"? I won't argue with you as long as I get to say I'm 6 foot even. But
I don't know about
the
that.
line at 215 pounds.
And then I will argue with you, as we have seen. Goddamn, same. Me and Matt are the same goddamn height. Look down on
Looks
him.
down on him.
No. Yeah. So that's insane. We can all just say whatever. Or we can just put whatever we want on now. I feel like, how is it just a form? Is it just a form that he's given? Like, here you go, Mr.
Well, no,
President.
Police fill it out.
Oh.
Typically,
police
they
did-
do
fill it
like
out
measure
when you
your
ask
height and
them.
weight. It's just that for some reason they give him the option to just self-report.
I think that's typical, actually, is just self-report. It's just like the police sit you down, it's like, all right, name, your address, phone number,
Oh man.
email, height, weight, probably eye color.
Trump is at gay.com.
The one thing that people aren't talking about, I highly doubt this would be leaked because, it would actually be extremely dangerous to leak it. But he was fingerprinted.
Oh yeah, he was fingerprinted.
So, like, the fact is that someone has a copy of his fingerprints, which is actually kind of dangerous.
Well,
Me breaking into Trump Towers with a fingerprint scanner.
brother.
First, you break into faulty county jail, or whatever. Then you get into Trump Tower with this fingerprints.
Yeah, what is it? Fulton County, Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our guest on the podcast.
The entire county.
No, Georgia.
Georgia.
Good one.
That's him.
True.
Yeah, Georgia.
Maybe
Why'd you put Trump in prison?
Because
No. Matt, you're asking the wrong question. Why didn't you put Trump in prison sooner?
And longer. Wasn't he in there for like 15 minutes or something?
Probably. What are you doing?
That's what I said.
what?
Are you kidding me? That's a fucking insurance scam.
Freight chicken and 18-wheeler.
Fuck you.
Actual road rage right here on the Lads AM podcast.
No. This fucker deliberately just hard breaking.
He doesn't know what chances to take. He's struggling out there. Let him be.
I am in America. I'm
Yeah.
alright.
Come
on.
Me, I had to go around your stupid ass.
Oh my God, Al.
Fucking hell. Alright, anyways, not about the game, right? Something like that?
Right.
Something like that.
Sorry, that pissed me off.
Such genuine road rage. Can you get out of your truck and like start a fight?
I don't believe so, I wish.
Didn't Achievement Hunter do something for a little bit where they just like drove around in GTA?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sunday
remember-
driving.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
did a podcast where they were just driving
Yeah,
around.
it was like their precursor to their actual podcast.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Uh,
Anyone own GTA?
I'm not a big fan of the format.
Oh, but GTA
mean-
racing could be a good thing to do.
Does any of us own GTA?
I own GTA.
Nope. Okay.
I own it.
All right. Shout out to Rob. I've never
Been a
played
while.
Grand.
I haven't played GTA in a while.
I've never played Grand Theft Auto.
No,
I'm just hoarding out for 6.
dude, so never.
Pretty much.
All right, here's the leak. I'm gonna leak it. Elder Scrolls and Grand Theft Auto. It's collab.
The crossover no one expected.
Yeah. Elder Scrolls 6 San Andreas. That's what it's gonna be.
Oh shit! That was my turn.
Instead of the guy being like, "Where do you want to go?" You just run up to him and then you throw him out. You throw him out and then you hijack the place and you go wherever you want to go. You don't got to pay him 50 gold or
And
whatever.
as you throw him, you're going, hey, what are you doing? What do you do that for?
Then you get a phone call. Hey, Nico, want to go bowling?
That weird guy that like, what's the guy in GTA 5 that calls the police off for you?
Merryweather.
Trevor.
One of those names, probably.
Yeah, Trevor, the white guy with glasses.
Yeah.
No, that's not Trevor. That's Lester.
You're right.
Trevor's
Oh,
the crazy
Trevor's-
redneck.
Yeah, the main character, yeah.
Yeah, you call Lester, but he's like a graybeard. Oh, the Dovahkiin. And then
Yeah,
you
that was on. Yeah, that was on me. Audio listeners, I'm sorry.
audio listeners, what are you doing?
Dude, I don't know what to tell you. I
Literally
can't
the
like
worst-
get out of the car and give you insurance information.
What are
Literally the worst
you
one to
doing?
be a audio listener for. It's the worst
What-
podcast for. We're so bad at it.
What are you? Oh God, it's worse. I've seen worse.
Yeah.
We're not like, hey, look at, dude. It would be even worse. That's probably the one. That's probably the one thing that if we did an in-person podcast, we'd have to be worried about.
Is what?
Audio listeners.
Like just
I
pointing
mean-
things out, being, hey, look at this thing, and then not
Hey,
talking
yo,
about it.
yo, did you guys see this thing? We
And
pull
let's
up a
go.
picture
Whoa,
on-
that's a crazy thing.
that's a crazy thing. Wild.
No further explanation needed.
Damn, I feel bad for anyone that can't see this.
Imagine not seeing this right now. Nuts.
Cringe.
People look, we're just holding a stick.
This is.
Or we're holding a sign that just says audio listeners are getting trolled right now.
Our monthly audio listeners go from 0 to the negatives.
Yeah? That's actually impressive.
They play it on Spotify, but in reverse to take the view away.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Damn. What else is in the news? What else?
I don't think we talked about Hawaii burning down to the ground last week.
No.
That
Yeah.
is-
Yeah,
Still
rest
happening.
in peace, Hawaii.
that's still happening.
Yeah.
Are there still tourists? What's that
Probably.
situation like?
That island is, as far as I'm aware, basically like been evacuated.
Yeah, that island there's nothing much going on, but the rest of them, yeah, the tourists don't really care.
Oh yeah, I mean the rest of the islands aren't really affected as much.
Yeah, I would hate to be. Well, I guess that's because I have I don't know.
Timeshare.
No, I'm not gonna lock into a goddamn timeshare. I listened to John Oliver, and he told me
What is a
timeshares are
timeshare? Isn't it just like you
It's 1053.
bad.
Isn't it just like you pay money and then you get to go to the place once every year or whatever?
Basically, it's kind of like it's like it's like renting a house with a bunch of other people, I think.
So why is it a bad thing then?
They're really predatory and lock you into and this is from the John Oliver episode on it. Basically, from what I can gather is that the whole practice is very predatory. They make it incredibly difficult to get out of it if you don't want it anymore, and it's all just kind of a big scam. And they also make it incredibly difficult to get the time that you want to use it. Yeah, you should probably not, but basically what I can tell you is that it's very predatory, and a lot of people regret it, and it's very hard to get out of. Basically, you have to sell it to someone else. Which just happened in my family recently. Someone in my family just bought or took over my grandmother's timeshare in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much did they pay for it?
Fuck if I know.
Oh,
I wasn't paying it. I just know that the transaction happened, and this was shortly after I had watched the John Oliver bit on it. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna say anything. Because they kind of just made a decision that I can't change at all. So, just let people live in blissful ignorance.
This is a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have the certificate.
Damn, how is up?
What was that?
What's up?
I want to talk about something in soccer.
Football?
In soccer? Okay.
Yeah, soccer. It's kind of funny. No, soccer. Football doesn't start till September.
Football?
Soccer. Still soccer.
Messi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty big news a while ago. We didn't talk about because we don't talk about that kind of stuff much.
Oh wait, it was Messi?
Partly, yeah.
Oh, I binked it.
Even if we talked about sports though, it's not like soccer is a big.
It's not like it's a real sport,
brother.
No, but it's not like it's a big American sport.
It's only the biggest sport in the world.
Messi's really proven it. So
anyways,
Messi, he signed. It was like last month, I think. He signed to Miami FC, which is like the worst team in MLS, Major League Soccer. It's the America's soccer league. So pretty much the greatest soccer player of all time signed to the worst team in the league.
Wait, in the American League?
In the U.S. League.
Why is he playing in the U.S. League, first of all?
He wants money.
But, wouldn't he make more money playing at, the International League?
I don't know. He just played the International League his whole life. Just wanted to come here.
All right.
Maybe he wants to live here?
He goes on the worst team. Okay.
Yeah, the worst team in the U.S. League.
Yes.
And when he signed during the All-Star break, so there was no games going on for him to play in. But after the All-Star break, there was the Leagues Cup, which is basically all the teams in the MLS and all the teams in Mexico's Major League go into one big tournament and determine a winner between those two.
So it's a competition between America versus Mexico.
Yeah, but America can also play against each other because it's just all the teams put into one big group to do a big tournament.
Okay.
And the Lionel Messi was just kicking ass, really just making it look like he's playing against children out there.
He's
just making us look like idiots for even wanting to play soccer.
Yep. It's true,
We're so bad at it, we had to give it a different name.
Yeah,
brother.
it's
Couldn't be
just so
associated.
it's borderline embarrassing how easily he just came in and immediately started like scoring multiple goals a game against everybody. So
Yeah,
much
and-
so, they won the whole tournament.
The worst team in the league
Arguably the worst team in both leagues.
won
Just
the
won
whole
the tur-
thing
Yep,
because of this one guy.
just because of Messi.
So was he just playing every position, or
He was just being Messi.
he's playing. He's like an actual player, and he's just playing with like lowest level CPUs.
It's like when a NBA bench warmer decides to play in China and he's like the MVP of their league.
dude?
That's what Messi. That's what
Remember
Messi did to us.
Remember last summer when Michael Phelps challenged those high schoolers?
That's pretty much what he did. And
So,
Why-
what was this? I don't remember this. What
So
did Michael
what?
Phelps
So
do?
wait, okay, so this is crazy, but was it like controversial or?
no, it wasn't controversial. It was really funny how bad we are at soccer.
All right, so when does the U.S. Soccer League start? When does that season start?
Well, this was like the break for the season.
No,
It's
I
starting
understand
up
that. That's what I'm
again.
saying. When does it start?
It starts up again in a cup soon, I think. Actually,
All right. Is there sports betting in soccer? I imagine so, right?
Yeah.
So you said that this was the lowest ranked team in the league?
Yeah.
How about now?
probably still because they didn't.
Probably isn't.
So they don't started. No, they've already started. They started on the 20th. Came back.
But like, surely there are people who are taking out huge bets on this team winning.
Probably now, yeah. But I was
So,
going based on
like-
record being the worst. I don't know what their odds are when it comes to betting.
Oh, I'm curious.
Yeah. The funny thing I wanted to get to as well, that was kind of the precursor.
Mhm.
Recently, the New England Revolution,
Yes, that's
which
our
is
soccer team.
that's our MLS team.
Yep.
They're trying to they're sending out emails, basically trying to sell tickets for next season.
Mhm.
And part of the email said, "You have 100% chance of seeing Messi score in Gillette Stadium."
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that is amazing.
He said, "Dude, Messi's gonna kick our ass, but you're gonna see it."
That is amazing.
That is fucking baller.
New England Revolution has sent out a statement like, "That was a new guy. We don't condone that kind of thinking."
But also, yeah, it's gonna happen.
That is hilarious.
It's also because like his first game in MLS, like they wanted to like be easy on him because he hadn't played in a little bit. So I was like, okay, we're gonna ease him into it. We're not gonna play him the full time. He was like, nah, I don't need it. He just scored every game, which I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do.
That's
Yeah, let's just
amazing.
let's just give up.
Let's just give up.
Let's just
Yeah.
You can't beat Messi.
We can't. There's not beating Messi, and then there's him just like making us look stupid.
Dude,
And that's
Messi,
exactly what he's doing.
dude, Messi's just the offensive line, the defensive line, him, the goalie.
Might as well be.
That is awesome.
Can we
Yeah.
just start like what's that like
Oh,
that basketball video game where it's like everything
NBA.
it's first of all no.
NBA 2K.
What? There we go. No, but what's the one where it's like really cartoony and they have like big heads and they do crazy stuff?
Oh,
NBA Jam, I think.
yes.
Yeah. So I want that, but for soccer in real life, and I want Messi to have to deal with like
you want
people
big
with,
head
like,
mode in real life?
I want to have we have to like have like a crazy mode that Messi has to deal with. This is a Mr. Beast thing. I think we need to get him on it.
Yeah.
I want like players with like jetpacks and like net guns and like see how ridiculous can it be before it starts being an even fight.
But what,
Right.
Messi doesn't have access to any of the
Yeah, no, he's just a guy.
Uh,
Can we put like Rock Lee weights on him?
But
Maybe.
then he has to take the weights off at some point.
Yeah, when he
Messy
goes, when,
sensei.
yeah, when he has to go back to I don't know where the real
He
soccer
goes back to
players
play for
play.
Barcelona.
Yeah,
And he's like, okay, I'm done with my hiatus playing real soccer.
yeah, and then he finally meets whoever but when he goes back, there's a new Messi. There's a new top player,
Mhm.
and he has to beat him, and then that's when his sensei tells him to take off his weights, and he just goes crazy and he unlocks his chakras and stuff. I want soccer anime in real life. Is all I'm saying, and I
You
want
need a real life Blue Lock.
exactly.
Us talking about soccer reminded me of a couple things that happened when I was younger, I played soccer. And in particular, what it reminded me was I was always a defense player in soccer. And I wasn't great, but I wasn't bad, if that makes sense. Like, I remember when I was in like 8th grade, which was the last year I did it. I tried out for varsity and I like just missed out on the varsity team. But what I remember is one of the last practices I did, my coach was like, "Hey, we want to have people who don't usually play goalie try to play goalie just to see what happens." And I had always been kind of scared to play goalie as a kid because,
Yeah,
ball
take the
being
ball.
kicked right at you is a little scary. But I was like, sure, what the hell? Why not? I'll try it. And I had like 5 of our best shooters shoot at me. And I blocked 4 out of 5 shots. And I was
Nice.
like, fuck, I should have been a goalie the whole time.
It got standing.
But
It's got standing. They got him a chair.
yeah, there we go.
One time at summer camp, I was the goalie for a game of lacrosse. I got hit in the balls like 5 times.
Oof.
Oof. I think the only
That
time
wasn't great.
something like that happened to me I want to say I was in oh no, I was in like high school. So when I was in high school, I was a volunteer for like the for the rec programs and stuff.
Mhm.
And I was volunteering during like I think it was like April break or whatever. And so I was in, I don't know, an elementary school gymnasium with like kids or whatever. And one of the biggest counselors, he was like a guy who basically his whole job was just always in rec stuff. He had to have been like mid to late 30s, pretty well jacked or whatever, pretty muscular. And I'm playing against him in dodgeball, and he whips it and nailed me in the nuts.
Oof.
And immediately he was like, "Oof!" I was like, and the thing is, like, I had jumped to dodge the ball, trying to jump over it, and that's how I got nailed. 'Cause I remember when I went down, I landed, and then I went down, like, collapsed. I was
no.
like, fuck, that hurt. I think a lacrosse ball would actually hurt more, though. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I know how
Not a
much
fan.
that hurt me, and I really feel bad for you.
5 times.
Yeah, was that
Re-
in one game, or?
One game, yeah.
Oh, God, Dustin. I think after the second time, I'm like, Coach, I'm not going back in unless you give me a cup.
You are the real Scott Sterling. What are you talking?
It's like red versus blue. Why does he keep hitting me in the dick?
Dustin's not having kids anymore.
What
Yeah.
cruel world. No, he can do it.
Oh, jeez.
Probably.
Oh
Alright,
boy.
All right, Dustin. What are you naming your kid?
Why am I naming my kid?
Yeah, you have you have a kid right now.
Lad.
Lad? Oh god.
His middle name is Sam. And
What?
then
It's the
legally
last
getting
name
my last
podcast.
name changed the podcast.
Their last name is podcast.
Lad Sam
Hi,
podcast.
my name's Dustin Podcast.
Hey, it does.
This is my son Lad Zam Podcast. Hey, by the way,
Type his name into YouTube, see what happens. Might be crazy. Mr. Podcast. Oh, Mr. Podcast, my father. You can call me. Dustin Podcast.
Oh my god.
something that I found out recently in Discord gifs, which is just an amazing place. I guess it's technically just Giphy, but
Mhm.
the GIF section in Discord is like the meme of like this cat's name is gay porn. If you don't believe me, you type it into
Google
Google. It's always stuff like that.
What is that? Type into Google cat gay porn.
No, this cat's name is gay porn. If you don't
Yeah.
believe me, type it into Google. Oh
Discord
god,
gifs are amazing.
yeah.
I don't know who comes up with all of that.
I love embed fail.
Embed fail, whenever it's posted like towards me, you know, we all have to joke around and stuff. We'll insult each other a little bit, just like a little mean, like a little meme, little rib. Like to mess
Yeah.
with each other a little bit.
Mhm.
When I post a link and it doesn't embed properly, and I
You're
see
the
those
first one to
embed
do
failure
it.
gifs,
Oh,
it hurts me.
It really
Really
does.
Straight daggers
Damn.
to the heart. It's like,
It-
no,
It
my
actually does
embed did
hurt.
fail.
The crazy that the one that has absolutely nothing to do with you hurts the most.
I don't know why, but it's like, oh, it's so insulting.
No embed. It's Megamind. No embed.
Haha, embed failure. Laugh at this user.
The double embed one is crazy. When you try typing it again and it doesn't work, and then it's like
Oh,
double
God.
embed fail.
That's why
Truly.
anytime you see that I posted a Twitter link and immediately deleted it, that's why. It's
Oh
because
my
it didn't
God.
embed. So I'm like,
Yeah.
nope, I'm dealing with the gifts. I can't handle this right now.
Oh my
I've caught it a
God.
couple of times. I'll typically put like a
Yes.
mod. I'll typically put like a mod check just so you know.
Yeah, I know. You keep
You're
calling
like-
me out on it. I'm like, no, you didn't
I'm
see
like,
that.
I'm pretty sure there was something here. I could
Yeah.
have sworn I got a because typically what will happen is I'll be at work and I'll get it on my phone. I'll get the notification on my phone,
Mhm.
and it'll be like the Twitter. It'll be
Doodle.
like the Twitter link or something. Because it'll just stay there, but then I'll check Discord and there won't be anything posted there, and I'm like,
Mhm.
I wonder where it
There you
went.
go.
Yeah, because I think it was like 2 weeks ago or so, I posted something in the Discord. And almost as soon as I posted it, I was like, wait a minute, what I just posted is extremely stupid. And I deleted it before anyone could see it. And Matt immediately was like, oh, question mark.
I could have sworn
I don't know if Matt actually read what I posted, but
it's the John or the John Travolta of just looking around like
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Because
not-
when
yeah.
I had posted, I was like, hey, because I know the way that getting days off in the thing with the teachers work is like there's only certain number that can be off every day. So certain
Right.
days you really want to like get those days off like way at a time. So I had posted a thing saying, hey, if we need a day off if we want to do Memorial Day camping,
Oh, I remember this.
let me know so that I can get the day off. And then I deleted it because I realized no shit, I'm gonna have Memorial Day off. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh my god.
I was like, wait a minute.
I remember that one, and I specifically actually that one. I didn't actually get to see the whole thing. I just saw that something was posted and it was deleted. I didn't get to see it.
Mhm.
I was a little bit my first impression was like I was a little bit upset because all I saw was camping, and then the message got deleted, and I'm like, but I want to go camping.
No, so yeah, it was
wanna
just
go
me
camp-
saying if we
wanna go
want to go
camping again.
camping next Memorial Day, let me know now so so I can ask for Memorial Day off. And I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, that's good. I was like, excited to see someone say camping.
Dude, I know we're not supposed to talk about the pod. No, it's not about the game, but that was fucking smooth.
You got that, man.
Getting
Audio listeners, he Tokyo drifted into the drop-off point. I didn't even know that was possible.
Complete 360.
Probably the
Multiple
best to ever
times.
play the game.
Oof,
Dude.
that's a rough accident.
But for the record, the only thing I have transported this whole time is yogurt.
Hey, people need yogurt, man.
Dude, yogurt's good. Alright, back to Rome. I learned a new speedrunning thing today. And this is actually really interesting. Because you guys don't follow stuff, so you guys probably have not heard this, okay?
Yeah.
Did you know it is possible to kill the Ender Dragon in Minecraft with a single arrow shot?
No.
Yep. It is actually doable. But beyond difficult.
Show your work. Explain how it's done.
Alright. So I only sort of understand it. So I'll do the best explanation I can. Okay. But the basic gist of it is that the way an arrow works when you shoot it, right, is it does more damage the faster it goes, okay? That's why if you've ever seen, like, YouTube contraptions that people make on Minecraft that can, like, shoot an arrow, like, millions of blocks a second or whatever. That's why they can, like, deal, like, 40 hearts of damage or whatever, something insane, okay? So the faster an arrow goes, the more damage it deals, okay? You follow me so far?
Yes.
Alright. So when it turns out that when determining an arrow's velocity, one of the things that's taken into account is the player's velocity. However, the player's velocity usually is just a matter of running or walking or whatever. Basically, it's negligible. It doesn't have enough impact to really make a difference on arrow damage, okay? The next thing to consider is that when you're hit by the Ender Dragon by the wings, know how it flies you, like, in a one direction?
Yeah.
So the way that mechanic actually works is as long as you're near the Ender Dragon, you're actually gaining velocity, even though you're standing still. And then when you take damage, you then travel that velocity in the direction. Alright?
Yeah, okay.
What this results in is if you happen... It's something like if the dragon is flying straight at you, and you stand on this exact pixel area, and then you shoot an arrow going the exact right direction on the exact correct tick of the game, which is 1/20th of a second, then the arrow will go so fast and hit the dragon's hitbox like multiple times, and it just one-shots the dragon. It is... So far, it's only really been doable with, like, very detailed setups. But the main category that it has affected is the set seed glitchless category. Which is basically, you type in a very specific seed to play the game.
Yeah, you spawn in a village with a blacksmith that has 8 obsidian and whatnot.
Basically, yeah. So the previous record for set seed on... Because the version that this glitch is actually done in is 1.12. It does work on other versions, but there hasn't been a good enough seed found for them for it to work in real time. But the seed that they're working with on 112, the record went from like 1 minute and 48 seconds, which is already kind of insane to think about. It's a 12-eye portal, so you just go straight into the end and then just kill the dragon. So it went from beating the game in 1 minute 48 to 1 minute 4 seconds.
Minute 48 to minute 4.
Yep. And it's
Damn.
and it is possible that it could get to under 1 minute.
Wow.
But you need so many things to go correctly. I'm going. That's Switzerland. But you need
That's
so
not
many
going correctly.
things. But you need so many things to go correctly. It's something like, I'm trying to remember because someone did the math. You start off, you have to drop into a ravine that the stronghold is in. You want to nail the bottom part of a cobweb so you don't die of fall damage. And so the odds of hitting the bottom part of that cobweb are like 1 in 5. Then you have to kill a skeleton. And there's like a 20% chance the skeleton drops an arrow. And an 8% chance it drops a bow. And you need both? So then it's like a 3% chance you get a bow and arrow. Then you have to go into the end. Then you need the rare chance of the Ender Dragon charging you quickly, which is like 5%. And then you need to get the correct pixel and the correct timing, which is like a 2% chance of happening. So it ends up being that, like, the odds of you actually completing a run are like 1 in 2,000. But it's a 1 minute long category, so of course people are going for it. And people have gotten results already, so it's actually kind of insane.
Speedrunners are a different breed, man.
They really are.
I don't get it.
I love it. I couldn't be bothered to like grind out the same 1 minute seed over and over again. But like, you know, props to the people who do.
Yeah, people, you can just really do anything if you just have the mental capacity to do something the same way over and over again.
Yeah. Like the
never
video I
could.
was watching explaining it, at one point, they didn't even say this as though it was impressive. They just said it so matter-of-factly. They were like, and then, in their 13th hour of streaming attempts, and I'm like, oh god.
Jesus.
That's the one thing, because I've been in the speedrunning community for over a decade, and that's the one thing I've never been able to do is just, like, grind out the same game over and over again. I can learn a speedrun, I can do a couple runs of the game, but then I'm basically ready to move on to another.
Yeah.
So, I've tried grinding games out. There's one game I tried grinding out for a world record in, and I just never got the good enough runs, so I stopped. Lately I've been speedrunning Pokemon Gold and Silver, though.
You taking a break from Minecraft?
Yeah, I needed to take a break from the all advancement stuff because it's one of those things where it's entirely a mental thing for me. Because 95, I shouldn't say 95. 90% of the time, I'm just like stopping a run because I feel like it's going too slow. Which is a horrible mindset to have when you literally don't have a time.
Yeah.
But like, it's frustrating because it's like, the big thing that's killing me is I can't locate bastions fast. I'm not good at locating the bastions fast. And it's at the point where like, sometimes it takes me half an hour to find a bastion. And it's like, damn, I could continue this run, or I could just reset, get in the nether in another 7 minutes, and then hopefully get a bastion then. And it's almost like the fact that I can reset so quickly is a bad thing.
Yeah, I could see that. It
Mm.
does seem like maybe it's a good thing you're taking a break, because there was a while when I was starting to get worried about you.
Well, the thing is also you have to keep in mind, I have been so fucking bored over the summer. Like, I had nothing else to do. And it wasn't like I was playing Minecraft doing nothing else. I was listening to, like, crime documentaries on YouTube the entire time. Which, now that I think about it, you being worried about me, that probably didn't help. I just said that, but...
I just feel like there was like a solid like couple weeks where, you know, it'd be like me, George A, Fanning in the Discord, we're just talking. And then, you know, we're just talking about whatever, doing our thing. And then out of nowhere, it's like, no, I'm gonna die, motherfucker. And,
Yep.
and I'm just like, and he's like, fucking, I was wearing gold armor. Why did he attack me?
Yeah,
and
because
I'm like,
that's the thing.
I was worried.
I have realized that I hate nothing more than piglins.
Yeah.
Because they just, the behavior that they supposedly have is not matching up with my experience. Everything online says they will only attack in like 3 situations. Either you break a gold in front of them, you attack them, or you walk by them without wearing gold armor. And I can name more than 5 instances where I was attacked by them, and none of those 3 things were true. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what am I supposed to do in this case?
I don't know, man. All I know is I was starting to get worried about you because you were getting a little mad.
The one that you're referring to also, it should be said, 90% of my attempts did not make it out of the nether. The one that you're talking about is the only time I made it, not only out of the nether, I made it out of the end. I had killed the ender dragon, gotten into the far end, gotten my shulkers, gotten elytras, and made it out, all without dying. I then did 5 hours of stuff in the overworld, which was a little slow, but like, I was doing great. And then I have to go back into the nether finally, and I die within 2 minutes.
Dude, I
hate the nether. So, before I stopped playing, though, you might get a kick out of this map. Before I stopped playing, I was kind of curious, so I did one last all-achievement run, but I was not on version 1.16. I played on version 1.0.
Is that pre-New Nether?
That is the first version that came out with the Ender Dragon.
Oh, shit.
Literally 1.0, not 1.10. 1.0. That was some old school Minecraft. The most annoying thing there was I had to do the on a rail achievement.
Oh.
Which, if you don't know, is literally travel. In that version, it's even worse. That version, it's travel 1,000 blocks by minecart in a single direction.
Oh, and that's just a lot of iron.
Yes, I mined something like 400 iron. But you know what? It was the most relaxed I had felt in weeks. Because I was just mining iron. It was so relaxing. Nothing was killing me. I had full iron armor. Creepers weren't killing me. It was easy. When it was night, I would go out and kill Endermen for Ender Pearls. It was so relaxing.
Well, I'm glad you survived. I'm glad you're good.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, should we talk to him about it? Like,
but yeah, no, it stopped that because I was like,
I
need to take a break.
I
will say I'm absolutely planning on getting back into it at some point. But I really also want to try to do this co-op thing. So.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
We get there.
To scream again. I heard it again.
What is that? Just someone's door squeaking?
I don't know. I just heard it, and that's why I was laughing a lot. Georgia, when you said, yeah, Matt, that's what I was laughing about. I heard it scream. Yo, we got an invitation.
Did we actually get an invitation?
We did get an invitation.
That was legit for realsies?
That was for realsies.
Wait. When you say we, did Georgia get an invitation?
No, he's not really here.
All right,
I'm
so
not.
sorry,
I'm
Georgia.
I'm not real.
Okay, shit.
Yeah, you're a sleepy man.
Well, I was gonna go to sleep at the next gas station.
What did we get invited to, Matt?
We got invited for Shane's new podcast. Sneaker Meetup is what it's called. That's an inside joke amongst that crew.
What is it? Sneaker meetup?
Sneaker Meetup.
Yo, are we trading feet pics?
You can if you want. I'm not gonna stop
Okay.
you.
Fuck
Who was
it.
there?
I'll
8
do
of
it.
us in there? Isn't that podcast already 5 people? And
Oh, man, it's gonna be a crowd.
we were talking to Shane about it a little earlier. Just kind of how the vibe's a little different. They're a little bit more chaotic. They're a little bit more unpredictable, I'll say.
okay.
A little bit. I think he said something that they kind of rotate out, so it's not the same people every time.
Okay.
He doesn't have a fixed crew, so maybe it'll be him and 2 other people, which would be perfect because that'd be 6 of us, and we can do we can do the 3v3 rap battle. I
Not
want to
doing
do.
a rap battle.
I want to do.
Oh,
Not happening.
God.
I'm gonna bring it up.
Over
when
Discord.
when we're on, I'm gonna bring up the 3v3 rap battle, and we're gonna see what they say. We don't, and if they say yes, we have to do it. You're contractually obligated.
You're
Yes,
getting
you are.
vetoed here, dude. 2 to
Nah,
3.
man.
2 to 1, I mean.
Nah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute, Dustin. Don't speak for me.
I'm speaking for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
vetoing you too, Robert.
Are you
I could be convinced into doing it.
Are you saying, Dustin, that you think we all have equal shares in the company? Excuse me?
I think I made it clear that I have more shares than both of you.
So what I'm hearing, Matt, is Dustin volunteered to edit the next episode.
You get, the percentage of shares you get is the percentage of episodes that you've edited.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah.
what I can get.
So someone do the math on that real quick.
It's
I think
about 1.8, 1.9%, something like that.
Just about.
Just under 2%. So I'll take that.
Yeah. So
Also, Left 4 Dead thing we did last week didn't work.
What?
We tried saying Left 4 Dead a bunch because it worked for
Oh.
Black Ops. It didn't do it.
Well,
Oh,
I noticed this after the episode. I don't think you were here when I realized this, Dustin.
What?
The game was set to Black Ops 1, but we were saying Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
That's even
I thought-
weirder.
That was part of the reason why I thought maybe Matt did it on purpose to mess with us. Like he forgot it was Black Ops 2 and not Black Ops.
Oh yeah, no. I know where that setting is when you upload it to set
Yeah.
the game. I never do it.
Wait, we
I-
talked about Minecraft enough this week. Maybe Minecraft's going to show up. We
Well,
gotta
Maybe now
figure
they're-
this
well,
out.
now they know we're trying to game the system.
They're on us now.
So next episode we
They're
need to
on to
just
us being on to them.
next episode we just need to okay, here's what we're gonna do. Next episode, we're just gonna bring up Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
We're just gonna bring it up casually. And they won't know that we're on to them.
Sure.
So the YouTube, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you back into setting the wrong game on our podcast because that's how we win. I think.
I think so.
I think that's the win condition for the game, and we get the
knows?
prize. I don't
Who knows?
know. What's what are we even doing here?
I don't know. I'm driving a truck in Europe.
Same.
Yeah, nice. How are you doing? How are you doing, Georgia?
I've got 8 minutes to make this delivery. I don't think
You
I'm
wanna-
gonna make it.
No,
Oh
you
shit!
should-
You have time deliveries? Oh god.
Dude, you're sure you're not just like playing like Crazy Taxi or something?
I think I might have to pull Crazy Taxi out right now, to be honest.
He's on one of those arcade machines right now. Also on Discord.
He's at our actual arcade.
I just
We
got
just
hit
hear-
by
Now
a
cats
truck.
playing in the background.
I'd actually kind of started talking about it, but then I don't think you guys realized I had a bigger point I wanted to make. So I'd started making speedrunning Pokemon Gold Silver.
Mhm.
And this was the first time like I've actually like taken a main series Pokemon game and was like, okay, I actually want to really like try to get good, okay? And I did a run, and I wasn't recording. I wish I was. I did a run the other day that was actually only 24 minutes off record. And I know I can easily save another, like, 10 minutes. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm actually getting pretty good at speedrunning Pokemon Gold and Silver.
How different is it from Crystal?
A bit. Because of... There's some trainers that exist in Gold and Silver that don't exist in Crystal. Or vice versa. There's also a couple of smaller things that are added into Crystal that you don't have to do in Gold, Silver. It's minor differences, but like, for the most part, nothing too crazy. I mean, you still use Totodile the entire way, so.
Mm.
So it's nothing too different. And I will probably be running Crystal eventually as well. At least the category that I'm running, it's not too different. The biggest cat thing, though, is in Crystal. If you're playing the game optimally, at least, for speedrunning, then you actually only use Totodile until you reach Morty's gym. Then you go into Burn Tower, because you have to go in there. And that's when you trigger Entei, Raikou, and Suicune to run around. And then you just, like, do manipulations, you win the lottery, you get a Master Ball, and you Master Ball Entei, and you use an Entei the rest of the game. But, like, I can't do that, and that's the reason why I don't like speedrunning Crystal, is because that has just fucked me so hard in the past.
It's just difficult to do.
It's not even that it's difficult to do. The issue that I always ran into is that I would run the game on emulator, and in my effort to try to do the skip, you have to reset the like soft reset the game and hard reset the game and stuff like that. And this has happened to me multiple times, is I accidentally do something and I either delete my save file or load a save state. And, you know, if you delete the save file, then there's nothing you can do. You're kind of boned. And if you load a save state, then the run's invalid. So, like, I just kept fucking myself. And that happened to me multiple times. So, like, I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, I really think that I won't run into that issue anymore. But it's one of those things where after you have enough bad experiences with something, you kind of just irrationally develop a hatred towards it.
Yes. I am very familiar with irrationally hating things.
Boy,
Like cliffs
Oh.
for some reason.
I got a little dark.
Like what?
Cliffs.
Cliffs?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was trying to bring out D&D.
that's your fault. I think that's entirely rational. Wait a minute.
My God.
No, actually, everything I hate is completely rational. There's nothing irrational.
Really?
Yeah, none of it. I have reasons for
I am
everything.
perfectly normal for everything that I hate.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm simply a perfect human being.
There was,
I have a perfectly good reason for everything I dislike.
there was a big, I wasn't involved in it, so I didn't follow it too much. A big lost media hunt actually just ended, speaking of which was a public service announcement in, I think it was Britain in the 1970s. And it was just like, I'll show you guys afterwards. But it's just this guy who's like marching towards the screen. And he's getting madder and madder. And the narrator's just like, hatred is a powerful thing. But it's a bad thing. And the thing that hatred hates most of all, or the thing that, and hatred hurts people. But you know who it hurts most of all? Hate hates you. And it ended with like the guy getting like so irrationally angry that he exploded.
Just poof.
Yeah, like
But-
poof, like cartoon, not like violent.
Oh.
But
Just chunks of going everywhere.
But it's been a PSA that people have been looking for because, like I said, it was from the 70s, and it was finally found on like an old film reel in like a library or something. Like I said, it wasn't a hunt that I followed particularly well, but it was one that I was vaguely familiar with, and it was found like, I don't know, a week ago. But you guys talking about hate made me remember that.
That guy was probably 100% justified whenever he was mad at.
Yeah.
Like me. Just one goat to the other. That's all I'm saying.
Surely you've gotten irrationally angry at something.
Never.
Yes,
Never.
many times.
Every single time I've ever been angry, people would agree that it was a perfect response.
All right, Georgia, what did you get irrationally angry at? Since you're the only one giving me something to talk about.
You ever played Dark Souls?
Also, he works in IT.
Also, yes, I work.
Also that. Dude, here's the thing.
Have you seen his Discord messages?
Dustin, here's the thing you might not understand, okay? And
You
you're
don't
gonna
understand
laugh
this,
because
Dustin.
you're gonna what was it? What?
Dustin doesn't. You don't understand. I was just. I'm backing you up. You're being your hype man.
I have a computer science degree, which in my parents' eyes means that I am IT.
Right.
And you guys know how little I know about fucking hardware and shit.
Oh
Sure.
God, do I know?
So, like, the questions that I ask George are questions that, like, my parents sometimes will try to ask me. And I'm just like, I don't fucking know. George is saying, oh my God, because he knows how stupid I am when it comes to shit like this.
You're not the worst person. I just
Oh, I'm sure I'm not, but, like, still,
I
it's...
expected more from you.
Exactly. Like, earlier, to give an example, Dustin, earlier today, we had a rare chance where all four of us, me, Georgia, and Matt, Ian Fanning, were available and wanted to do Baldur's Gate.
Mhm.
But I've been having issues with Baldur's Gate for the longest time.
You're crashing your
It got-
PC, right?
Yes, on PC. And it got to the point where it actually was way worse today because the game literally wouldn't boot up.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? It turns out that the issue was a similar issue to what I had before, which was basically that I didn't have enough hard drive space. But this is the part that I have not told Matt and Georgia. And they're gonna kill me. So, today, the third time I installed the game, now how I said I put it on a new drive?
A new drive.
Yes.
Yes.
So I didn't realize there was a second drive built into my computer that had 900 gigabytes of free space on it.
Other.
Like you have a whole other SSD or something in there.
I guess? But I didn't know I did.
So when you're looking at your drives, you just saw this. You did not see the
I
thing
saw
that was like
it. So
900 gigs free. I'm like,
well, no. So here's the thing. So it's like there's the, and I don't know. I might be using the wrong term. I think it's a drive, but it's like the C and then the colon, right? And that's like got Windows and the desktop and all that shit on it, right?
Mhm.
But then I have D:.
Yes, that is.
And now
another
it's
drive.
completely empty.
Jesus Christ.
But you know what? It's not empty anymore. It's got Baldur's Gate on.
Nice. Let's go.
So yeah, that's
And was it just you just didn't see it before? Did you just like subconsciously ignore it?
I think it was a combination of subconsciously ignoring it and also me being like, I don't know what that is, so we're not going to touch it.
Brother.
But then all of a sudden it clicked because I was using my external hard drive, right? And that was E:. And I was like, wait, if this is C:, and that's a hard drive, and this is E:, and that's my external hard drive, this D:'s a hard drive? I click on it, it's like 900 gigabytes free. I'm like, motherfucker.
You. Oh, Rob. Oh, Rob.
This one guy that I work with keeps complaining about his phone. How, you know, how he takes 3. He says he keeps saying he takes 3 pictures and his drive is and his phone's full and he can't take any more. And I keep telling him, because at first I tried to fix it for him, but I get I don't know, he's kind of like feels like someone who he feels like he'd rather complain about things being wrong than actually have a solution.
Oh, those are the worst people.
But at this point I've started telling him that I'm not doing IT for free anymore. And that if he wants me to fix it, every time he comes up and talks to me about how he has a problem with his phone, I'm like, yeah, IT's not free anymore. I'll give you my rate if I want to.
George, please don't do that to me.
I'd be rich. I'd be a rich man if I started doing that.
And then my boss heard me from the other room today when I told him that. And he was like, he's like, you got the money, you can do it. So I went into my boss's office and I'm like, you know, that applies for you too, right? All the times in here, I fix your Word documents for you. You know that applies too, right? Fine, make where I work, make the work. Put it on my pay stub. Put IT on there. I'm gonna start charging this place next time.
That makes me think about this past week because I did so much in my classroom getting it ready, and I did not get paid for a single second of it.
That's a giga oof.
Yeah. Actually, not only did I not get paid for it, but I spent probably like $600.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it costs a lot to fucking get shit ready for a classroom.
Hey,
Wait, are you-
half
It
that's
adds
tax
up.
deductible.
$300 is tax deductible. That's not
Yeah,
nearly enough.
That's what I said, half of it.
Yeah, but I already spent way more, like, before this week, too.
Yeah.
Like, in total, I probably spent, like, close to 1,000 at this point. Now, the good news is that most of that is, like, one-time expenses.
But still.
But still, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
When school start.
Tuesday.
Oh.
Oh no! I don't want to go back to school.
You don't have to, don't worry.
I want summer to last forever.
Don't worry, Matt.
Days of summer vacation.
Matt, I hate to break it to you, but you never had a summer vacation this year.
What? Wait, are you saying I don't have to go back to school?
No, but you have to go back to work.
No, it's even worse.
Yo, should I
At least
overtake
school.
the hatchback?
What was that?
I overtake this hatchback on this small road.
Oh,
Can
maybe.
you get one of those trucks you want?
Dude, it's one thing if I talk about the game because that fucks over audio listeners. You talk about your game and that just fucks all of us. Even me, Matt, and Dustin can't see what you're playing, so.
You doing the first episode I missed. I was like, come on, guys.